Hi. I'm Jesse.
Larrin, where's Sean?
Sean? Oh, Sean, he's my brother. He's busy doing Hot Ones. You're here for a spin-off called Hot Ones After Dark. It's, Hot Ones is so popular that we decided to branch out and do some lesser-known people. And, we're really happy to have you here today. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, we're going to get going. Is that okay?
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Jesse Evans, and this is Hot Ones After Dark, where we interview B through D-list celebrities and ask them hot questions and even hotter wings. Today, I'm interviewing C-list celebrity Dr. Larrin Thomas, who is best known for creating the website Knife Steel Nerds. He is also the author of the book Knife Engineering, and he's the inventor of CPM MagnaCut, a new knife steel that nobody asked for. Thanks for being here, Larrin.
It's Larrin.
Larry, yeah, sorry.
Larrin.
Oh, so, Lori, how are you with spicy foods?
I'm all right. I like medium spicy. When it gets really hot, then I can't handle it very good. But the first few ones, I should be okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started.
All right.
All right.
It smells really good.
So, Lori, your father, Devin Thomas, is known for Damascus steel and high-end kitchen knives, correct? What is your advice to any young knife makers watching who want to break into this profession but do not have a famous father to help them pave the way to get the easy way in?
I grew up around knives in Damascus with my dad, and at first I wasn't that interested in it. That was just what my dad did, and I didn't think too much of it. When I was entering my teenage years, he started taking me to some knife shows and a couple hammer-ins where knife makers get together and they teach each other different techniques. And there I started getting interested in the metallurgy of the steel and heat treatment that the knife makers would talk about. So at the knife shows, sometimes the knife makers would advertise about how they had the best steel and the best heat treatment, how their steel would cut a lot longer or be more resistant to chipping. And so that really struck me as interesting and eventually led to me pursuing a career in metallurgy. So I appreciate what my dad did for me. He always encouraged me to ask questions and to learn more.
Oh, okay. Good answer. Yeah. Oh, all right. So is your dad embarrassed that you became a metallurgist because you couldn't make real things with your hands?
Well, I have made a few knives, especially 10 or so years ago. I made a couple kitchen knives for sale, and I learned a lot about making knives during that period with my dad. The knives were well received, but in the end, metallurgy was what interested me the most, which is why I started Knife Steel Nerds rather than trying to become a knife maker.
Let's eat the second wing.
Bliss and vinegar. I'd like some bliss. Sweet.
You know, Lori, I've actually made a few knives. Do you want to see one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I brought it right here. It's my knife that I made.
This is a Cuisinart.
No. Cuisinart, that's just an old family nickname my grandpappy gave me. That's just a nickname, so.
It looks good. It looks just like a factory-made Cuisinart knife.
Yeah, everyone's always told me how naturally talented I am at a lot of things, My brother's always been very jealous of me, so. Lori, I made a sword last night. Do you want to see it?
Maybe later.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I'm not offended. Maybe later. Maybe I won't show you. All right. So your book, Knife Engineering, it peaked at 2,500 on the Amazon bestseller list. Did you know that's worse than J.K. Rowling's worst book? She was canceled.
No, I didn't know that.
So, I mean, my question is, have your failures affected you emotionally?
No, the book's not a failure. So, I mean, the book has been really well received. So I've gotten a lot of good reviews on Amazon, a lot of comments from knife makers about how much they enjoyed it. Though it was really fun to write. I always looked up to people like Dr. John Verhoeven, a metallurgist who wrote a book for bladesmiths. And so that was something that really inspired me as a teenager to become a metallurgist. So I had my website, Knife Steel Nerds, but I thought a book might be better in terms of having, you know, everything in one place and being able to read things in order rather than just random articles on my website. So the book has been very successful, and I'm very excited about it.
All right. So Lori, we have a segment called Explain That Gram, where we take a look at a picture on your social media that needs more explaining. This is the picture that we found on your Instagram. What's this all about?
Is that the best picture you could find?
I mean, it was hard to find a picture on your Instagram that didn't have like a dumb science chart about steel or something. So, that's the best we could do, bud.
Okay. Well, this was the picture that we took for my author page on my website. So my wife is a professional photographer, so she helped me take the snapshot. And so I didn't have any pants on because they weren't needed for the upper body shot. And so we just thought it was very funny that I was sitting there in my underwear. And she took a strategically placed photo that we then posted on the Instagram for fun.
It's hot in here. Whew. All right. Ready? We're moving into the second half here.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good.
Oh, good. All right. All right. Question. Your new steel, CPM MagnaCut, came out in March of 2021. Knife steels we already had seem to be fine, so why do we need another one? Hey, careful around the eyes, okay? Careful.
I wasn't wiping my
Yeah,
eyes.
you don't want to do stuff like this, and you know what I mean? Don't dab around the eyes here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So for MagnaCut, I mean, we just wanted to develop something new for the industry. So metallurgist Dick Barber at Crucible, he was the primary research engineer that worked on S30V. And S30V was really exciting when it came out around 2001 because it was a new steel developed just for knives, and it had very good properties. So that was one of the inspirations eventually for MagnaCut, was just that was a really exciting time for me with that new steel, and I really enjoyed learning about, you know, what is a new steel and how are they developed. So that inspired me to become a metallurgist and eventually work on MagnaCut. Are you okay, Jesse? Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So, millions of knife enthusiasts have commented. Millions of knife enthusiasts have commented how they hate the name MagnaCut. Where did the name come from?
Millions? I don't think millions said they don't like it.
I mean, it's probably billions, but I didn't want to bring down this interview, man. You know, like.
Well, the inspiration for the name came from the old, mostly defunct steel company Vasco. So they were very influential in, decades ago. They developed steels that became known as Crewware and 3V today, which are made by Crucible from the same composition that Vasco developed. And they had a series of high-speed steels with cut in the name. So cut is in machining, not cutting like knives, but still I thought the name was apt. So one particular steel called Hypercut I really liked the name of, which was the first 70 Rockwell C steel. So to honor Vasco and their steels, I named it MagnaCut.
Okay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. They're definitely getting spicier.
I mean, I'm used to this. I'm better than my brother. He had to work up a tolerance for this, but I'm much better. So Lori, we got comments from our channel before your interview from knife enthusiasts, and they said that they can't tell the difference between steels in their knives anyway. So if there's such a small difference, then why are you bothering to make a new steel?
Well, engineers don't necessarily make things better just for people to notice that they got better. I mean, the job of marketing is to tell people that their new products are improved. We just make things better. I mean, if you design a new car with 10% better gas mileage, you don't necessarily need the customer to notice that they're going to the gas pump less often, because we made the gas mileage better and we improved the vehicle. Now, of course, when we make a new steel, we want people to notice that their knives are cutting longer or chipping less or being easier to sharpen or rusting less often, but it's not really a requirement. So, I mean, we can measure the differences, and there are real differences between different steels. But it has become popular with some knife enthusiasts to say, like, oh, you wouldn't even notice if you swapped out your steel. It's time for DeBomb. Oh, it's coming on strong. It was very peppery.
Oh.
Are you all right, Jesse?
Yeah. You got your PhD in
Yeah.
in metallurgy at Colorado School of Mines. So how disappointing is it to your family? You spent all those years in school, and You don't even have a real doctorate degree that is useful to them.
I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, but like, I mean, a PhD in engineering is still useful. I mean, my wife would like it if I could help our family and diagnose things. That is disappointing sometimes.
I've never felt better in my whole life than I do right now in this moment.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that was a real good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, very peppery.
Oh gosh. Cool. Going on in my mouth.
Does that help?
Okay. Oh. It's bad.
That one was pretty hot.
Oh gosh, it's still not going away. It's still in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Let's just do the next one.
Oh,
let's get it over with.
I think my heart's racing. Okay, in your recent video rating, different knife steals, you dressed up like Mr. Rogers, and then you acted out an episode of his show. But you never sing any of these songs, so are you like that bad of a singer?
Yeah, Mr. Rogers, he always sang in his shows, but I was worried if I did a bunch of singing in the video that people would click off. So, like, I decided not to sing. I don't know if that was the right decision or not, but like in my family growing up, I mean, we did a lot of singing, so I mean, I can sing fine. But...
These wings are stupid. There's no way that I'm eating that last wing. There's no, 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 stupid show. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry Jesse did that. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, okay. Well, if you want to finish, we still have one wing left. Do you want to try that? We have the last stab.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So it's a tradition on the show, at the very last wing that you put a little bit extra on. You don't have to. It's okay if you don't want to.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Just put some right here.
Okay, so either this camera, this camera, this camera. Tell the audience what you're up to, what's going on in your life.
Well, make sure you subscribe to Knife Steel Nerds on YouTube. Sign up for my Patreon to support more knife steel research and heat treatment studies. And go read Knife Engineering.
All right, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, everyone. Does anyone know where Jesse is? Yeah, where's Jesse?
About halfway through, I stopped licking my fingers. That's where most of the spice was coming from.
Yeah. When I did the bomb,
Mm-hmm.
I was so nervous about eating it that I like couldn't even like get it because I was being too scared about it.
I thought that was just you acting.
No, and then and then like I had to go in there anyway, so I feel like I got even more than I should have.
Mm-hmm.